What if the next big name to wear the Commanders uniform doesn't come from the draft, but from a blockbuster trade with the Bengals? As the 2025 NFL draft clock keeps ticking down, something unexpected might be brewing behind the scenes, and we're not talking about promising rookies. We're talking about Trey Hendrickson, the edge rusher who led the NFL with 17.5 sacks in 2024 and who, at this moment, might be just one phone call away from Washington. According to Mo Moton of Bleacher Report, the Washington Commanders are the most logical destination for Hendrickson, as the player was granted permission by the Bengals to seek a trade after extension talks fell through. Moton went even further. He proposed a direct and aggressive deal. The proposal: Commanders receive Trey Hendrickson plus a 2025 sixth-round pick. Bengals receive 2025 second-round pick plus 2026 fifth-round pick. But why does this trade make so much sense? With Dante Fowler Jr. leaving for the Cowboys, and with Dorrance Armstrong and Clelin Ferrell combining for just 8.5 sacks last season, the team is lacking a truly dominant name on the edge. Hendrickson, with his 46 tackles, 19 tackles for loss, and a resume that includes Pro Bowl, All-Pro, and runner-up for Defensive Player of the Year, would instantly bring firepower and leadership to a defense that finished 14th in the league in pressure rate. And even at 30 years old, the guy shows no signs of slowing down. In fact, he seems to be in his prime. Sure, the cost would be high, a $21 million contract for 2025 that would require a future extension. But think about it, how many players with that kind of impact are available on the market today? If the Commanders' front office wants to take a bold step toward defensive relevance, this is the move. Hendrickson alongside Armstrong could turn Washington's defensive line into a real nightmare for opposing quarterbacks. Now it's your turn, fan. Do you think Washington should make this trade? Is it worth the cost? Or would it be better to bet everything on the draft? Now think about the psychological impact of this move. By bringing in Hendrickson, the Commanders wouldn't just be filling a technical gap, they'd be sending a clear message to the entire NFL. Washington is tired of being a background player. It's ready to fight with the big dogs. And that matters. Because in a league where every play counts, where every quarterback pressure can change the course of a game, having a player like Hendrickson could be the X factor between another rebuilding season and a true playoff run. Beyond that, we can't ignore the value of leadership. Hendrickson isn't just stats. He brings intensity, attitude, and the mindset of a veteran used to winning. Imagine the impact of that on a young locker room still looking for identity under the new coaching staff. He could be the emotional pillar of a rising defense. This is exactly the kind of strategic move that winning teams make. Adding proven talent at the right moment, surrounding young players with experienced leaders, and building a solid core before the season starts. And the moment is now. With the draft about to shake up the NFL board, the Commanders have the chance to act before everyone else, get ahead of the curve, and secure an elite piece that could change the entire course of the season. So, fan, if you're tired of watching the team just react, hoping something happens, maybe now's the time to see Washington take the lead. Do you believe Trey Hendrickson could be the next big name in the Commanders' defense? Leave your comment, share your opinion with the Burgundy and Gold Nation, and, of course, don't forget to subscribe here to the Commanders Fan News Today channel. Hit that bell, because more rumors are coming, more hot takes, and all the news you need to live the NFL intensely. And now, let me speak from the heart as a Commanders fan. If this trade is really on the table, I'm totally in favor. You know why? Because it's been a long time since we had a truly impactful name, someone who arrives with weight, with real credibility, to change the face of this defense. Dante Fowler Jr.'s departure left a hole that, honestly, none of the current names have been able to fill in a dominant way. And look, I have a lot of respect for what Dorrance Armstrong and Clelin Ferrell can offer, but the truth is that neither of them strikes fear into opposing quarterbacks like Hendrickson does. Just imagine him in a Commander's jersey, lined up on the edge, bursting off the snap, pressuring the QB, and igniting the game. The defense takes on a new posture. The fans regain hope, and the coaching staff gains a leader on the field. Of course, the price is steep. A second-round pick is never something you give away. But let's be honest, how often do you hit the jackpot with a second-round pick? Here we're talking about a guy who's already an All-Pro, already a league sack leader, and playing the best football of his career. If there's a chance, go for it. This is the kind of move that separates teams that just participate from those that truly want to compete. And hey, if the front office is smart, they'll lock in a contract extension right away. because Hendrickson still has plenty of gas in the tank and can be a defensive pillar for at least another 3 high-performance years. Now I want to hear from you, Commanders fans. Would you go for this trade? Do you think Trey Hendrickson is the missing piece our defense needs to take the leap? Or would you rather keep the picks and bet on the draft? Leave it in the comments. Let's talk. And of course, if you enjoy this kind of honest debate, real opinions, and everything involving the Washington Commanders, go ahead and subscribe to the Commanders Fan News Today channel. Hit that bell because here, the info comes hot and straight. And that's why we're always watching, analyzing every rumor, every behind-the-scenes move, because we know that a championship team is built on tough decisions, calculated risks, and moments when few are paying attention. Trey Hendrickson's name might not be trending right now, but if this trade goes down, make no mistake, the impact will be immediate, and Washington will show that it's no longer waiting its turn. It's taking control of its own destiny. Here on Commanders Fan News Today, we don't just bring the news. We bring opinion, passionate analysis, and the voice of the fans who believe this team can rise to the top again. It's not just football. It's the pride of wearing burgundy and gold and believing in a better future each season. So if you're like us, living every offseason like it's the Super Bowl, go ahead and hit that like button, share this video with other Commanders fans, and comment down below. Would you trade those picks to get Trey Hendrickson now? Or would you rather bet on the future and stick with the draft plan? And of course, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button and subscribe right now to Commanders Fan News Today. Click the bell because here the fans' voice matters, has power, and has a guaranteed place. Washington is about to make a decision that could change everything. And you're going to follow every detail with us. See you in the next video. Hail to the Commanders!